got the doctor in front of your name.
So I have to, again, acknowledge the sound women around me that helped me see that it was a lot of the things that I was going through was just monetary, you know what I mean? And there was, light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. So that's how I was able to, process certain things that was happening to me.
Good.
And also just realizing like, oh, okay, people trying to play me. This person trying to play me. You know what I mean? And that's not the end all be all move. It's like, you still got action in the game. If you want to win the game, you got to definitely not allow certain moves to thwart your process.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times, there's a whole other thing on the side of that fear, of that trauma, of those things that you feel like, oh, this is the end. No, it's not. There's always some golden nuggets on the other side, and you gotta make it to the other side. I think of this meme. It's this cartoon meme, and it's like this guy that's basically, fishing for gold, and he's like pretty much right there, and then this person on the bottom that's like he's just keep going, you know what I mean, and he's like further away from it. And a lot of the times we don't know how close we are to change and to elevate in our lives if we just stop. We have to keep going. So shout out to my foundation, shout out to my community, shout out to my brother. He's definitely been a very strong support. I say he's not only my womb buddy and my best friend, but if you really want to dive into another perspective, I tell people, ask him, because he's witnessed everything that I've gone through, and he's definitely been, an inspiring force to be like, hey, don't even trip off of that. We've been that for each other. So
I love that. Yeah. Orion has a lot of wisdom. I sent him an email too. So Orion, check your emails.
Yeah. He got to get on here and chop it up with you too.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go on the limb and speak for all the ladies out there. Can you start like a support group for men so the brothers can tap into their emotions? Because there's a lot of like emotionally unintelligent brothers out there.
That's true. Fellas, we got to level up.
Come on.
It's definitely some of us out there that understand the importance of emotional intelligence. But I would say for us, for men, discipline is linked to, emotional intelligence. Find your path to discipline. And, that can come in many forms. A lot of us learn discipline in sports. A lot of us learn discipline through business. But we have to correlate, that discipline and transfer that into emotional intelligence. Everything doesn't deserve a reaction, but most things deserve a response. So be thoughtful and fellas, level up. Level up.
Y'all heard
I think
it
it's
here.
both sides though.
Okay.
I think it's both sides. Yeah, because there's some women that have grave emotion that also need to keep it in perspective and in check too. The power of a woman's emotions can just shift the world. You know what I mean? So I would say it's important for women to level up and find the importance of your voice and knowing when to speak and when to not speak. Don't use your voice to give a tongue lashing. You know what I mean? Use your words to inspire. To help, people level up too. You know what I mean? I think the onus is on both parties. We all have to level up and become emotionally sound. Yeah.
That's good. And I received that. that.
Yeah, no, because the women, hey, you could build a king up and you could tear him down too.
Come on.
For real. And, I think it's important, that we both take full accountability and responsibility for what we're here for. And that is to rise up and uplift.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah. That's the whole point, right?
Yeah.
Because like you said, we definitely can tear somebody down with our words. So it's important to be mindful of how we use them.
Yeah, especially for men, I mean? I grew up in an all-woman, household. And I had to find my own voice because I didn't always have a man to help me understand, hey, you know, mom's, she just saying that, or, you know, some past females that I was with, or she just saying that, you know, this is a monetary thing. You know, she'll come back and she'll be able to say, you know what, that was wrong. You know, but a lot of us men, we take a lot of what women say to heart. You know, we don't know how to level up because, you know, a lot of things that women say is so hurtful. Yeah. You know what I mean? So after you get past that, though, after you get past realizing your own self-worth and what you bring to the table, you know, you start to create boundaries. And I think that that's important for all of our journey, too. You know, I always say to people that are inexperienced, you know, you gotta know what you don't want in order to know what you want.
Absolutely.
So life is about experience. So keep on experience, keep on trying different things, you know, in love and in life. And eventually you'll grow to that space where you'll appreciate balance.
I'm in the process of that, like unlearning the fastness of life. Yeah. Because society tells us, okay, at this age, you need to have this going on. You got to have that. You got to have this. Yeah. But then you're losing out on the process and being able to kind of appreciate the process of getting there.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And, you know, there's something to be said about that. Yeah. You know, especially with being present, because a lot of my experience, especially earlier in my career, a lot of people would come up to me and be like, oh, I met you. Do you remember such and such and such? And I'll be like, no. I'll be like, no. You know, because I wasn't fully present in the moment. I was just going so fast. Yeah. And maturity has definitely taught me the purpose of patience. And also it highlighted the importance of timing. Timing, you know, a lot of things that we want in life, you know, a lot of things that we are, you know, praying for and that we are just really trying to make happen day to day. The thing about that is you don't want it in the wrong season. You don't want, you know, you want that timing to be perfect. You know, it's just like when a song plays or, you know, you embrace someone that you love. It's just that timing. It really makes it, you know, extra special, and it makes it another thing, and it helps you be present and it helps you realize things that are so important. So now I live in the moments of just of good timing. I want to arrive at the right time. Yeah. So
it's all, I'm a believer in God's timing.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, when we try to rush things, we fumble the bag. Like we fumble it.
That's facts.
Yeah. When you talk about like being in the present moment, how can we balance, and I'm asking for myself, how can we balance like having goals and aspirations, but also being present and being mindful of where we are in life?
Yeah. So for me, how I do that at the end of the year or throughout the year, I always write down, you know, affirmations and things to help me stay present and realize that, you know, capturing goals is a journey. Yeah. And that's really the other part that we get to enjoy more because, you know, I remember when I got a Grammy nomination, it was so much going on in my life. I didn't get to appreciate it. I didn't get to appreciate that I arrived to this level, you know, where I was nominated and acknowledged, you know, by this institution for being, you know, and amassing a career to reach this level. And that's the thing about not being present. When you're not present, you kind of miss those little moments. So I do things to kind of slow down the process, and that is always checking in with myself, always writing things down and realizing that, you know, the journey is the longer part. Yeah. You know, reaching the goal is actually short. You know, when you reach there, you like, oh, hey. And then you're like, all right, well, what's next?
What's next? Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to really fall in love with the journey.
Well, I know we're running short on time. So how can we stay connected with everything that you're doing? Like, what do you have coming up? Like, what are some things that we can expect from Omarion?
Yeah, so we have the Full Circle Sonic Book 1 coming out December I'm sorry, Sonic Book 2. See, I done got all of these books. Sonic Book 1 came out 5/5 earlier this year.
Yeah.
So y'all can pick up Sonic Book 1. It's out now. Sonic Book 2 is coming out December 15th.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, December 15th. And then also I just sold my first TV show to All Black / AMC. So y'all will be seeing me on the screen.
Congrats.
Yeah, and then also we're going on tour top of the year. So be looking for those announcements.
Love that.
And yeah, just continue to tap in on all my socials. Omarion. That's Facebook, that's TikTok, wherever you at. I'm there.
Love it.
And yeah, thank you so much for your time in this great conversation.
Yes.
You're a beautiful sister.
Thank you.
And any man will be lucky to have you if you have one already.
Oh, thank
you. Know what I'm
you.
saying? So thank you.
I appreciate that. Listen, I can't wait to stay connected. We're going to check out the new TV series. We're going to get into the album. So make sure you guys download that on December the 15th.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And on tour.
Yes, you can pre-order it now.
Period.
Yeah.
Because I pre-ordered mine.
Okay, come on. Hey, it's some vibes on. It's some vibes on there.
No, it is.
It's some vibes.
Right now, I don't remember the name of the song that's available. But
You talking about Taking Off?
It was dope.
Vibes.
The background vocals, phenomenal.
Come on.
I do a little background myself, so I'll be listening.
You like, hold up.
Yeah. No, it was dope.
Thank you.
So we appreciate you, Omarion, for stopping by. Don't be a stranger.
Yes.
If you see me at one of your tours, don't be like, wait, who is that?
Pull up.
All right, we in there. Yeah. So make sure y'all tune into the Paging Dr. Shauna podcast every single Wednesday. And don't forget, you have the power to create the emotions that you want to experience. God bless.
The doctor in front of your name.